Okay, today we are going to be watching a video and then kind of having a little discussion on it, which will then result in us doing an activity at the very end. So for now, I just want you to watch this video. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go back to um, our presentation. So what is it that we learned from the lion? What are we learning from the lion based upon that video, what we read, what we saw? Hopefully, you think it's to be courageous and take chances and maybe just try your best, and no matter what you are doing in life. So, I want you to have that courage and take chances while we work through some of the next units. This quarter, we are going to be doing a lot of different writing techniques, and today we actually are going to do snowball writing. So, trying to get a little bit of fun with this, but I want you just to try your best and be open minded to what we're about to learn about. So basically, you're going to be able to write a fictional story, which means made up story, using the major parts of plot based upon a picture. So plot, once again, remember, is the exposition. That's where we find out who's in the story, maybe where it's taking place and when. Then you have your conflict. So is somebody fighting somebody? Is there an internal battle? What kind of inciting incident do we have? Which then leads you into your rising action. This is where things start to get intense. Maybe there's different events that happen throughout the story, which will lead you into your climax, which is the most exciting part of the story. You're not sure what's going to happen next. It could go either way, kind of left on a cliffhanger. But then you start having events that lead you toward the conclusion, which actually leads you to the resolution. In the resolution, there's no more questions. Everything kind of ends and all the conflicts are resolved. So, with snowball writing, you are going to get an image. You can choose whichever one that you would like, and then you just kind of want to start writing based on the image. So, you see something or someone in there. Tell me maybe some characters, a setting, give a conflict. And then, after you have that, in person students are going to be passing around their paper to somebody else in the classroom who will then start writing the rising actions that lead up to the climax. They'll write that climax with the conflict, and then they're going to stop. And then finally, the third writer is going to have the following action events and then resolve all the conflicts in the story. Now, if you're at home, you can't really quite share with anybody unless you live with somebody. But what I want you to do is just pick one of these images, briefly write down maybe like 10 sentences of a very short story. Tell me who the characters are, where are they, what's the conflict, what's the climax, and how is it resolved. So I would say maybe 10 to 15 sentences, just meant to be fun based upon the image that I give you.